Kilo b'chen. So now we're inside. Excavation site is right here. Pretty spectacular. And the cave mouth right here. This is Let's Watch the Golden Things, and welcome to Shanidar Cave.
We're Zane and Paria, a married couple living in the Kurdistan region of Iraq. Journey through life with us and our daughter Raelyn, right here on our YouTube channel, Let's Watch the Golden Things.
I think somebody wants to come to the cave with mommy and daddy. Hello. Hey, Shadow. Come on, let's go outside. Go, go. Let's go. Come on. Go, go, go. Yeah, off you go. Bye, Shadow. So this is the new tunnel that's finished. It takes a lot of time off of the road. The trip. Called the Pirmam Tunnel.
Yeah, because before this was built, we had to go through Pirmam town.
Yes, we had to go above the town. Oh yeah, so now we don't have to do that anymore.
This is going on the side of the
Wow, 2 minutes, huh? That was several kilometers. It's a Shaqlawa right here. Down there. Harir tunnel. How come you know? You ask me. Harir tunnel. And then start flashing. It's fun to honk in tunnels. It's like it echoes. Fresh chickpeas.
Fresh chickpeas. Ball, my picnic is complete now. I love ball, What about you, Mama?
Beautiful bouquet.
What did you say?
Haria's flowers. Her bouquet.
Haria's favorite bouquet.
Haria's favorite bouquet.
Yeah. Thank you, Daddy.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Jan? Kilo b'chen.
علاقة بهزار.
هزار؟
أول چیه؟
أقول في کوهستانه.
والله کم کوهستان؟
برجه.
New kilo?
New kilo.
دتوانی؟
What do you want it for?
I don't know. Just want to buy some snow. Which mountain is it from? Mountain in Chia. Which one?
It's in the video. I forgot.
Zor spas. Fermujan.
Echt goed.
It's supposed to come. No, no. It's real snow.
It's real snow. People buy and sell snow. For what reason? I don't know. If you guys know,
Barzan.
please
Left.
comment for us.
Going to Barzan. So we're on the way to Barzan, and after we get through Barzan, we're gonna be at Shanidar Cave. On the way to Shanidar Cave, really cool, haven't been there before, wanna check it out. Raelyn's getting a change in the car, so just taking a little breather. It's absolutely gorgeous today. May is almost over, we're halfway into the year, but the temperature out here is still quite awesome. It's still, you know, comfortable even in the sun. So we're excited, going to Shanidar Cave, a place where they found many Neanderthals buried in the ground, learning a lot about how we have originated, our origins, who we interacted with, other human species such as the Neanderthal. So quite cool, quite interesting, a really historical site in terms of paleontology and the study of the human species and our origin here on Earth, where we come from. Some cows are joining us down here, so pretty cool, we're excited. And yeah, let's get this show on the road. Shanidar Cave! All right, just gotta turn right up here, and I think the cave is there. Let's go check it out. This is Let's Watch the Golden Things, and welcome to Shanidar Cave! We're walking up to Shanidar Cave now.
It's 5. Are we there yet?
We're close. Welcome to Shanidar Cave, the home of some of the oldest Neanderthals ever found in the modern time of humans on Earth. Some of the bodies here were found up to 70,000 years old. Let's go inside and check it out. So we're going to show you inside Shanidar Cave and what it looks like in this ancient site, one of the most important ancient sites for the study of Neanderthals on Earth.
Yes. Of course. That's why humans were living here.
So now we're inside of Shanidar Cave, a place I've wanted to visit for a long time. And it's really, truly an amazing place because people, human-like creatures such as Neanderthals, Homo sapiens, all of our human cousins, they used to come here and bury their dead, sleep here, live here. They used to hunt ibex that naturally populate this area. It's really a fascinating place. And just right down here is where they found the oldest Neanderthals ever on Earth so far that have been found. They've been found here, right in Shanidar. We're in Shanidar Cave in the Kurdistan region of Iraq. And some of the oldest Neanderthals, such as the one that was found in February 2020 of this year, Shanidar Z, was found right here. Originally, this place was excavated by Ralph Solecki, but yeah, just right down here. I mean, it's really amazing that, they found these burials, and it's believed that these Neanderthals, they were burying their dead in a manner that was organized, and it wasn't just carelessly dumping bodies. They actually placed flowers around, what were believed to be flowers. They found pollen around the bones, so they're believed to be placing flowers around the dead. And yeah, it's just a really fascinating site. Let's keep looking around. So here's the very back of the cave. So it doesn't go very deep.
That is so cool.
The temperature is very nice back here. There's obviously some water in the rocks. As you can see, there's moisture coming down here. So some type of spring must be in these rocks. This is probably very clean water, filtered by the rocks. And there's smoke stains on the walls. These could be recent. They could be very old and ancient. You can see many people have come here, written their names with rocks. Somebody drew an eye here. So this is the very back of the cave. and we'll just go around to show you everything that you might be wondering what it looks like in here, but you just can't find it on Google Images. So it looks like there's some sort of hole back here. I don't know how far back this goes, but definitely looks like there's some water runoff. Wow, it looks like there could be a little bit, might go back there a little bit. There's some growth here. Paria and Raelyn hanging out in the AC. And obviously the excavation site is right here. So this is where it's believed, and evidence has been found, proof that Neanderthals buried their dead here. And it's believed that maybe some sort of river channel or water source was flowing out of here, and it dug the ground out over millions of years, and the Neanderthals were burying their dead in the bottom of these little channels, hence how you can kind of see the dent here. Here's the side. Some more growth. Here's the side entrance, the side of the entrance. And you can see there's a massive boulder in between, right here in between these two rocks. It goes up pretty high. Wow. Obviously lots of birds. Coming to get bugs and stuff. Here's a rock with some type of indentation in it. Don't know if that's from the water hitting it over all these years, or this was some sort of grinding basin for grinding wheat or anything. That might not be as ancient. So we're back at the entrance, and it's just fascinating to know that a place like this was used by Neanderthals hundreds of thousands of years ago, possibly. The bones that they found are of like 40, 50-year-old Neanderthals right down here in the excavation site. I mean, teams have been working in this spot since the 1960s to dig out bones of ancient Neanderthals that lived long before modern humans really knew what was going on. Right here. Quite fascinating. Inside Shanidar Cave. A lot of bird noise. And it's believed that the Neanderthals are much more advanced in their ways of organization as a species. Their methodology of, groupthink and how they survived is much more advanced than we used to think, because if this concept and this proof of this burial, a deliberate burial of their loved ones, their relatives, their family, those in their tribe, in their group, in their clan, deliberate burial means a much more advanced method of thought and complex brain activity than we used to give Neanderthals credit for. So this site right here has changed what we know about Neanderthals here on Earth, here in modern history, and they're still excavating. This site is actively being excavated It is not finished. They just found Shanidar Z, or at least the findings were published in February 2020. I don't know if that's when it was found or if they just published the findings about Shanidar Z in February 2020. So just 3-4 months ago, you know, they found another groundbreaking discovery, you know, with further evidence of burial, deliberate burial of the Neanderthal cousins, relatives, deliberate burial of their family and friends. So, and right out here, they used to hunt. They were hunting ibex, they're foraging for berries, possibly collecting and storing all of these food items here in Shanidar Cave. Or this could have just been used as a burial site. It's not really sure. But stones were found placed directly on top of the bones, as in a kind of a grave, you know, like a headstone type for a cemetery. So maybe these are some of the rocks right here that were removed from on top of the bodies. But you can see that there's layer upon layer here. And some of the bones that are in the bottom have been crushed by the weight of the subsequent burials on top. Everything has pushed down so much over the thousands of years that things on the bottom have been crushed. So, and obviously moisture doesn't do any favors for preserving bones. But yeah, this is inside Shanidar Cave. This is the most comprehensive cave tour on YouTube. The only inside Shanidar Cave tour video you'll find of this length. So enjoy. I hope you guys like the video. This is a very famous site, one of the most famous sites in the entire world for the study of our ancient human cousins, the Neanderthals, who can help us unlock clues to our origin as modern humans and our place here on the earth. Looks like some people have left notes in the back of the cave. Maybe wishes or something, prayers, who knows. So now we're at the back of the cave, and you can see this giant rock that looks like it could have been used as some sort of table or an altar of some sort. It's not really known the extent of Neanderthal religious ceremonies, or if they were religious at all, or whoever, you know, early humans, whatever type of early humans were here. But you can see it's been cracked. I mean, this is a massive crack in this rock. But we were just sitting on here for a little while, and I mean, you can tell that this could have been maybe the back of the cave where some type of priest or religious figure would conduct ceremonies or something like that. Maybe this was a place where fire was made, hence all the smoke residue on the ceiling. So this could have been some kind of fire area. Very interesting. Now we're going to check out the excavation site a little bit more. And it looks like these rocks over here could be some sort of rocks that were removed from the excavation site. It looks like that could be what those are from, because I don't believe these rocks were just brought here for no reason. And I read that the Neanderthals were burying their dead here, and that they would place rocks on top of the bodies. So maybe these were some of the rocks that were used to mark the graves, in a way. Okay, I'm going to try to give you guys a decent look into the excavation site where they're finding these Neanderthals. I believe they found like 10 Neanderthals here. I'm not exactly sure, but I'll try to do a little bit of zoom in and show you the sites. Again, the most recent one was Shanidar Z, who was found here. It's not too certain whether it was a male or a female. I believe they only found the upper torso. The bottom torso has been removed. It could have been dug out in previous excavations. Another view from the top. So it looks like they're excavating right around here, a little bit more. Perhaps they found Shanidar Z maybe somewhere here, or perhaps at the very bottom down there. Another view. This is the other side. A lot of sandbags here, possibly to keep any debris from falling down. You can see right here the number 2 right there, number 2. So this could be some numbering put there by the excavators and the team that comes here. Or the teams that come here to excavate and find more Neanderthal bones. Here's a little alcove back here. I think there's a little bit more depth to the cave back there. Who knows, this could have been filled in, possibly. So here's some water runoff again over here. Just natural water coming straight from these rocks. You can see it running right here. It's pretty spectacular that it's just coming out of the rocks like this from some sort of invisible hole. Possibly right here. And this could have been a source of drinking water for the ancient people, the Neanderthals that lived here. Perhaps this was sealed off. It could be these rocks were sealing off this area. It's not really, I can't tell what's back there. I'm not going to go in there, but you can see all this water just coming out. Probably this has been like this for millions of years. Just a natural drinking source. Someone could come put their mouth under here and get a drink of water. This could have been a drinking pool for many animals. Could have been much bigger. This could have been much more water millions of years ago, hundreds of thousands of years ago, tens of thousands of years ago. This could have been some sort of waterfall going off. So this is the very side of the cave. It goes up here. And the cave mouth right here. And we were sitting back up there, that rock, the cracked rock back there. Excavation site. Weird rock in between the walls. Who knows how it got there. And the view. So that's it for Shanidar Cave. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. We're gonna head out, walk back down, go have some lunch.
We're hungry.
We're hungry.
As
So yeah, Shanidar Cave, very cool. One of the, still a mystery.
And
Shanidar Cave.
places
Yeah.
in the world.
Very unique, very famous site that's still being excavated. Who knows what discoveries are going to be made here in the coming years, and what kind of knowledge we will gain from early primitive humans, Neanderthals, and the people that lived here way back when, before the last ice age, during the last ice age possibly, and even after the last ice age, 12,000 years ago, and even farther ago than that, even longer ago.
You guys can
than
read
that.
about it if you're interested, by the way.
Yeah, I'll post links to some articles that I read about Shanidar Cave. But I hope you enjoyed this video and you got to see and get a good feel for the inside of Shanidar Cave. Bye-bye.
Bye. Say bye, Shanidar Cave.
Bye, Shanidar Cave.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Shanidar Cave.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. We're gonna head back now.
Let's go.
So as you can see from the mouth of the cave where the camera is, this is a pretty easily defensible location. So whoever was up here would have had good knowledge and would have been able to see anybody coming down, or coming up rather, who would have wanted, who had bad intent or wanted to take any food source. So a good place to see anybody coming. The birds. To see anybody coming from far away.